Good morning, everyone. I'm starting the vlog today because Alexia is kindly driving me to the airport. So welcome to Vlogtober day 8. Day 8. I'm off to Switzerland, as you guys may have found out in the last video. Alexia's dropping me to the airport. I'm away for 2 days. And yeah, I'm a bit sad because actually I didn't really want to go on my own. I was going to bring Alexia, but it just didn't work out. So I'm off to Switzerland. Alexia's taking me to the airport, but then she's going to be having fun on this Sunday that I'm going to be missing.
Yeah, loads of fun without you, mate.
Let's go to the airport.
Woo! Goodbye, baker boy. Have fun.
Thank you so much for dropping me.
It's okay.
I'll see you in a few days.
Yeah, I love you. Bye-bye.
Do you want to film mine before I start eating it? I've got my very lovely dog.
You can go, just not me.
Bae, no, not that way! Bae!
Oh. Bae, who I've just let off the lead, has just pissed off into the woods. You guys met my mum the other day. Say hello, mother. Hello. But this
Hello.
is my stepfather. Hello, who we're going to find a lovely jacket for. Fun facts, I worked for Dick for 6 years after uni.
6 years?
6 years.
Right.
Yeah, it's long, isn't it? How do you put up with me for that long?
I don't know. I must be a saint.
But yeah, so now we are off to Guildford to go shopping. Been in M&S for a while now. Dick has tried on every coat and has finally got an outfit. Dick, you look great! Oh, the blue will be nice though. Steve will be proud of him because he literally went off to Switzerland today wearing one of these hats. Nice. Yeah, successful shopping trip. Dick has got a whole new outfit for his meeting this week.
Outfit of the century.
Outfit of dreams. It's going to be looking very dapper. Now heading home for a cup of tea.
Go around the other way, though.
Why?
That door doesn't open.
Mum's just blocked me out. One of my favourite things about my mum and Dick's house is the fact that they have a real fire, and it's the original fireplace. Is it the original fireplace?
Pretty much, with a few added
additions from when the house was originally built. When was the house built? In
1640.
And I've requested that they set when they do a fire. So Dick is gonna do, who is the expert fire builder, is gonna build us a fire. I thought I'd show you because, you know, you might need to light a fire in the future. I'm coming in the fireplace, Dick.
Okay, do you need the commentary?
Yeah.
This is a very old fireplace, but it draws incredibly well because there's lots of drafts in this old house. So we put a log at the back, 2 logs, one either side, and what looks like an old egg carton, because it is an old egg carton, because they burn really well. And a bit of cardboard, because cardboard burns quite nicely. And then a selection of small, dry, skinny sticks, which will catch fire really quickly. And you've got to get plenty of air around it, because if you choke it,
Yeah.
and the flames can't get through the sticks, then it doesn't spread. That's pretty good, I think, to start with.
This here also is what they used to put over the fire to cook, I guess, their soup. Their soup? Their dinner? Stews? All day stews. Obviously, my parents do not do that now. Giselle grey tea. I've been home from my mum's for about 4 hours now, and I've just been editing my vlog. It feels a bit weird Steve not being here. We spend so much time together, like on the daily, probably too much time together. But whenever he goes away, it's always a bit weird on the first night, and normally I do actually end up staying over at my mum's just for a little bit of company. But tonight their internet wasn't working, so I had to come back and upload my video for this evening and finish editing it. So yeah, so I've just been chilling. I've been watching, which I finished. I've just finished the series of confession tapes, which was really good. The only thing I didn't like about it, and I don't know why I expected there to be a conclusion, I just wanted one of the cases where the person had made a false confession for that person to get out of jail. But I guess that just shows like the hopelessness of that. And also some of the questioning techniques were insane. Like the police had one guy in for like 8 hours and was using a hypnosis technique, which basically hypnotized him into confessing, which I'm sure is not legal in any way. So yeah, so that was really good. And then I started watching Where We're Gonna Go to Bed Now because I'm finding it a bit boring. The Jack Whitehall documentary with his dad, where he goes on his gap year with his dad, which I thought would be really funny, but so far it's actually been quite boring. I am actually gonna go to bed now. However, earlier I filmed a little question time for you guys, didn't I? So if you're looking for a present for that man in your life or that woman in your life, because I feel like all of these could also, I'd like these. So without further ado, I'm going to take you over to my computer screen. Okay, so my first pick, which is the ultimate present, I think it's a really nice thing to get and a really nice thing to give someone, is this Shinola Notebook. So they come in different sizes. They come in small, medium and large. They either come in lined, squared, or I think just plain as well. But the really nice thing about it is that you can, so here we go, like plain, ruled and grid. But the really nice thing about it is that you can actually, if you go into a Shinola shop, you can get them embossed with their name or their initials, which I just think is really nice. And also it's just a little bit nicer than just giving a plain notebook. So that is one of my picks. I think they're about, let's just click on this medium one. Yeah, so they're not crazy expensive. Obviously they're slightly more expensive than if you just got a standard notebook, but they're not that bad. And also they come in like loads of different colours as well. So I really love those Shinola. I don't know if it's Shinola or Shinola, but I really love those. I think they're great. The next one is insane. My mum told me about this the other day. So this is Moleskin's answer to like what people are using their iPads for. And basically they've created these notebooks that then link up to your computer, so anything you like draw in your notebook will then go and be sent over as like a JPEG file, I think it's, or a PDF file to your computer. And they've also got a diary. But I just think this is great. If anyone's like got a designer friend or even like a writer friend who you're looking to get something for, this is just such a good idea. So you obviously buy the smart notebook and then you have to buy the pen to go with it. So it is a slightly pricier option, but I do think it is a great idea. The next one is slightly more adventure themed. This is like the original backpack that Steve got when he first started doing like adventure stuff and going to Canada. And I still think it's a really, really nice backpack. So these people are called Topo Designs and they've been around for quite a while now, but I think their backpacks are great, and I also think that they are super colourful and just that's a really nice one, isn't it? It's a really interesting take on an adventure backpack. Also, could get matching and be a cheesy couple if you wanted. It is slightly pricey, but I do feel like if you invest in good stuff, it lasts you years. I know that Nicole still uses Ben's old one that he first got, so they are really good accessories. Also, these are really great as well. So if you don't want to spend, like you don't want to be spending that much money on someone, these are really great to have in people's bags. And you basically can put like your wires in there, your chargers. Steve and I use these when we travel because they're just a really cool little thing. I put my headphones in, my card reader, they're just really nice little products. So that is it for like kind of bags, adventure bags stuff. This is amazing. Obviously you could go for the Diamante pink one, which donates to breast cancer research if you wanted, but this is Swell. So they do water bottles, and the water bottles are metal, which means you can leave it in your car, you can refill. Oh wow, look, there's really nice ones. They do plain ones, they also do ones that are like Elements collection. The reason that I like these though, one, they're not plastic, so you can leave it in your car and not be worried about any of it. And two, it's just a really cool looking water bottle. And if you would say you were going to go and do like an adventure day, this could be like part of the present where you, so you could put a message in the bottle and then you could write like, here's to our adventure day on so and so, and like you could even just go for a hike or something. Do you know what I mean? Like just organize a hike to go. They're just such a great product because it's metal. You could either put like a hot drink in there, like hot tea or hot chocolate, or just cold water in there, and it'll keep your water cold. The next one that Steve and I discovered is keep cups, which obviously you saw from my vlog on Friday, but that would be a really nice present, especially for like a coffee lover. You could get them the keep cup, and then you could get them a bag of really nice coffee beans. Come in all different sizes as well. If you just Google keep cup, this is on Truba. If you haven't been on Truba, I could not recommend it more. They are such a good company, and it's such a good place to find independent stores online. And then the last thing that I found is, if you were like, you wanted to do like completely purely adventure and you didn't want to do like a skydive or something like that, this, which Steve and I did last year, I'm not really into adventure stuff, but this is an amazing experience, and you go super fast on a zip wire facing forward, which is insane. So I would definitely recommend, if you're looking for something like adventurous for your boyfriend and you're in the UK, or if you're visiting the UK, definitely head here. It's actually in Wales. The zip line is called Velocity, and it's 70 quid, which is quite pricey, but if you both did it, I think it would be a really fun like day out to go. But also they have other things. So we went and did Bounce Below as well, which is really cute. Bounce Below is underground trampoline, so this is what it looks like. It's all part of the same thing. Look how cool it is though. And then you've got slides that you go down as well. It's really fun, and you can see through the nets, which is crazy. But also, like, you don't need to go and do like a really like adventurous, like obviously the Velocity thing's like 70 quid, so it is quite expensive, and it would be kind of like something that you saved up for. But what you could do is you could just go for a hike, like find a really like local hike that people do and just go and like have a picnic at the top. I think that that is sometimes even better than just spending loads of money and then stressing about the fact that you spent loads of money on a present. I always think that you should buy a present for what you can afford, because it's the thought that counts. It isn't necessarily how expensive the present is. But yeah, I hope you guys have had awesome days, and I will see you tomorrow for another video. Goodbye.